Yes, boys. And the bad news is Danny G has been offered £50,000 to fight HS Sullivan. Excuse me, sorry, I've got a bit of a cold today. That's a bit more bad news. I'm a little bit poorly. Got back from holiday and now I've got this cold. Anyway, Danny G and Harrison Sullivan, HS Tikky Tokky. Do I think Danny G is worth £50,000 to fight? Absolutely fucking not. Do I think Danny G could fight his way out of the paper bag? Absolutely fucking not. Danny G is famous for screaming into his phone, Birmingham's a fucking shitter. And you know what? And raging out on Xbox Live and stuff like that. And these stupid podcasts and all the stupid things he says about biting people's nose off and ripping people's faces off and ripping people's arms out and snapping the arm, snapping the ligament, snapping the bone, and then snapping the other bit, which doesn't exist, and all this sort of crap. And talking about how hard he is and how many people he fights and beating and blah, 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 fighting dogs. And honestly, this list could go on. This list could go on and on and on. He's got healing powers in his hands and he's got healing powers in his hands. But I will say, I do quite like Danny G. I can't work out whether he knows he's being funny and it's all just a big sort of ploy to get famous, or if it's seriously him. I do tend to believe he's just a bit of a fucking weirdo. But I don't think he deserves anywhere near as much as the shit he gets, because he seems to have calmed down in the last sort of year or so, and he makes quite wholesome content, and obviously he's a family man and he's always with his wife and all the rest of it. And he just seems like, some of the stuff he says, he comes across, he seems like quite a nice guy. Like, I see a clip of him the other day just saying, oh yeah, it's what matters in here. I don't care what anyone's like. I care about their heart. And it's just, it was very wholesome. I thought, oh, Danny, you know what? You're actually all right. What was going? HS Tikky Tokky. Now, HS Tikky Tokky is a bit of a bad boy and he can definitely have a scrap. We've seen him on Misfits, seen him fight Zerka in the street, and apparently he's got big bucks out of crypto or, I don't know, Forex trading or some shit like that. He obviously gets paid a lot off Misfits. I think he said somewhere he got paid about 500 grand to fight George Fenton. I can't really remember, but yeah. So, what do I think would happen if Danny G and Harrison Sullivan fought? I think HS would fucking batter him in about 30 seconds. That's what I think would happen. Danny G looks like he's aged so much in like the last couple of months. I think, listen, I don't want to cast accusations, but he reminds me of a speedhead. That's what he reminds. Speed, we call it base. Amphetamines, for anyone who doesn't know, we call it base, and we used to get it in a paste and you keep it in the freezer, and it was the base part that they make the speed out of, apparently amphetamines anyway. And I used to do it a lot when I was a kid. I used to do it too much when I was a kid, but he reminds me of one of these sort of older guys who's been doing too much of that for too long. And sometimes when you see him and he's so drawn in the face, so like these massive black bags under his eyes, and he's doing lives at like 8 o'clock in the morning, you think you definitely haven't been to sleep, mate. And it would explain some of the fucking rambling nonsense he talks. But anyway, onto the fight. Yeah, I think HS would. HS is about 25, like 27 or something, in well good shape. Could obviously well have a fight, and it'd be a fucking out of order. I think HS would just smash him. But Danny G, this in response to HS offering him the 50k, has said, he come out doing a video going, yeah, once the money's in my bank, I'll start my training camp. Now, that's not how it fucking works. I've had enough of hearing this from Brett May. That's not how it works. Listen, if you're getting paid to fight, yeah, this is how it works. Danny, if you see this, anyone else, Brett May, whatever, this is how it works. You sign a contract, okay, for the fight, yeah? You agree the amount of money that you're getting paid with the promotion, with the manager, with whatever, okay? If it's a huge amount of money, if you're talking millions, that money you'll get proof that they have that money shown to you. That money will get put into some sort of escrow or someone who could trusted who will hold it, and then you get given it after you fight. If it's a small amount, not that 50,000 is a small amount of money, it's not buying, but if it's 50,000, which a celebrity or a promotion or whatever could easily afford, and it's an easy amount they'll be able to recoup from pay-per-views, it's agreed, signed for, and once you fight, then the money is delivered. You've signed a contract. They're not going to not pay you. So all this, I'll fight once the money's in my account. It doesn't fucking work like that. Like, what planet are you living on? If I tell you I'm going to paint your house, you're not going to pay me before I've painted it, are you? Like, what are you, mate? Honestly, the last couple of times I've seen this spoken about online, it's pissed me off, like, to the extreme, because it makes no fucking sense. Like, what if you break your, like, obviously, what if you break your arm in camp? You get to keep the money? Like, what if you fall over and bang your head? What if you get run over? Like, what are you on about? The pay-per-view doesn't make any money back. It's infuriating. Oh, honestly. But yeah, so where was I? That's honestly fucking rush blood to the head then. Yeah. And HS has done a live, and he's got that little fucking nerd he hangs around with that looks like Ringo Starr with a little bowl cut, the little twerp from Hull going, yeah, you do him, HS. Who should I fight, mate? You're about 9 stone. Your HS is fucking cheerleader, mate. You can't fight anyone. Fight Bevo. That'd be quite good. And HS will make a fair amount of money off the pay-per-views of this. I could genuinely see this doing like 100,000 pay-per-view buys. Oh, horribly, shockingly enough. So yeah. Danny G versus HS Tikky Tokky. Oh, looks like it's going to happen. And HS's little twerpy gay mate looks like it's going to be right. Oh, I'm crying. Oh, mate, I love this internet bullshit so much. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Oh, yeah. And on top of all that, Danny G, the hardest man in the world, he's biting everyone's face off and attacking 20 man and attacking 20 man who come to his house with swords and knives and attacking them, biting them, punching them, killing them, doing all this, that, and the other. Had over 1,000 street fights or whatever he says. Is now on lives going, win, lose, or draw. I don't care. If I lose, you will see me gracious in defeat. It's just like you've been telling us for the last 10 years how you've never lost a fight, and you're now literally just basically he's got no confidence about the fight whatsoever. He's just basically saying he's going to lose, which he is going to lose. Of course he'd lose, mate. I think anyone with any basic level of boxing ability would knock Danny G out quick time. I genuinely think I'd knock him out in the first round. I'd just stop him with body shots. I think, and as you've seen from all my videos, I don't rate myself highly at all. But he's just a fucking retard. I can't talk about this anymore. Adios. Thanks for watching. Adios, Libosh.